Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new room tour video. In a couple of weeks we are moving out of this place and I really want to remember this whole room and exactly how I put everything, and I can look back on it in a couple of years, and I figured to post it anyway since you guys might be interested in seeing this as well. I have a playlist with desk tours and room tours if you want to get a little bit more inspiration, but the first time I moved in, which is 3 years ago now, I did a makeover room video and it has actually changed quite a bit, but it was fun watching that one back. So I want to make another video like this, just showing everything. This is for my YouTube videos, and I don't sleep in here even though there is a bed here. Since we are renting, it came mostly furnished already, so this is like the kids' room, so that's why there is a kids' bed. I do hang out on here. I want to go over most of the stuff in my room, but it's a lot, so hang on tight, I suppose, and I'll try to tell you where I got stuff from in case anyone is curious. But if I did miss something, do ask me if there is something you're interested in. Since I'm moving to a new place, I'll have a new place to decorate, so stay tuned for that tour video as well. I'll try to decorate it a little bit differently because I do have quite a lot of things on display, but I have a lot more and I like to do those things in rotation. Maybe you'll see some other things, maybe you won't, and I hope it inspires you a little bit. Also, I'll be showing my YouTube setup, but without further ado, let's get into touring. Starting off strong with the door, I don't have too much on here. I put some hooks on here and I have this little fabric display thing with bears on it. I found it on the side of the road. I mean, one man's trash, right? So I hang it on here, but the hooks are a bit too close to each other. I'm excited to use this in the future though, because I think it's for art supplies, but I have a Disney Nomoi, or I think that's what they're called, in here. And I also have a Pom Pom Purin plushie, and then on the side here I have a We Bear Bear backpack. It's pretty cute, nothing crazy going on the door, so that's that part. Going over to the bed here, I do sleep here sometimes when my boyfriend has to get up early, but I do mostly just sit here and kind of game, or boyfriend will hang out in here when I'm playing on my PC. I also have a floating monitor since recently. It's really exciting, but I can turn the screen so I can sit here and then watch the screen if I'm watching something, so it's pretty cozy. I have some posters that I just printed out myself of Pinterest on here, and I have a couple of plushies. My two Build-A-Bears, my favorite plushies, I think. I have Mocha and Pom Pom Purin. I have this Randall Macron plush, and then My Melody. The bed sheets are thrifted, but they are really cute. I also on the other side have a My Melody blanket cape type thing. Plush from Miniso, I don't know, Amazon I think. And then my big Miffy. This one is really cool because it has armholes, so when you're like watching a movie and you want to keep your arms warm, you can put them in the hole like that and it will be right in front of you, and it's really cute. This one is from Heima, I believe. I am a huge Rilakkuma fan. I don't think I have like an all-time favorite character, but if any, it would be him. I have quite the collection over the years. These are not even all my Rilakkuma plushies, but they're most of them, especially the big ones. And I would have different displays. I had my Disney dolls up here, and then I had like a little Overwatch scene going on, but now I'm all about the Kuma again. So I don't have any specific names for any of these, I suppose. Do I have a favorite? I really like this one. I used to take him with me everywhere, basically. I even have a video making outfits for this specific bear. This is the one I'm most emotionally attached to, but I also really like all of them, really, especially that one because that one is really big. And then I have Tori, and I got a cowboy hat on a clearance, and then I put him on his head, so he looks pretty cute there. Another extra shout out is really cool Disney ears I got as a gift from a subscriber. It was so fun, and I just have them on Kuma as well. I don't know, I want to put them somewhere in the next office, but I only have 2 pairs of ears, so I don't really know what to do with it. So for now, they're just on Kuma here. On the other side is basically the kids closet, so this is where I store all of my art supplies and stuff in here. It isn't the most exciting, so I'll kind of go fast. I'm gonna go fast with these. Starting off very strong with the top, I keep like storage on there. I keep the boxes for figurines. I have some Not Enough Surprise stuff and keyboard stuff, and then you can see vaguely here on the top a Cinderella castle from like a vintage Polly Pocket set, which I miss putting on display, so I'm hoping to do that again. This is very shameful, but I have quite the collection of Sylvanian families, and they're all in storage. All of it. That's what I'm saying, dude. I really would like to have a little display so I can put the windmill in there. I have the bear family. I got some rainbow highs in here, unboxed and unboxed. I have got some amiibos, but most of the stuff is in box because I used to really like the aesthetic of looking like I live in a toy store. I still kind of do, so maybe I'll keep them boxed. But for the Sylvanians, I want to make a little setup. I keep all my tech stuff here, cables, my Oculus, extra keyboards, and mouse pads, because I think the biggest pro, okay, if you want to have like a good looking setup and you want to change it often, get a keyboard with RGB lights and get a couple of mouse pads, and your vibe looks different every time you change it. So I got like 3 or 4 mouse pads in here, and at the bottom here I got my sewing supplies, my sewing machine, and then some fabrics and stuff. So like I said, nothing too exciting. Oh, this is really bad. This is like the worst made closet ever, because why are they all just long little squares? It's very inconvenient. I feel like it looks like more than there actually is in here. But if you're wondering the kind of crafts that I'm into, I got polymer clay stuff up here. Then I have on this side resin and paint and clay charms. Then this is a pile of, I want to say, notebooks used and unused. I keep lighters I get, of course. I keep all of those here. Glue, brushes, all of my 3DS stuff and DIY 3DS things are at the bottom here. If you are interested in 3DSs, you're in the right place. Check out my channel. I have a playlist with all of my 3DS videos. So all the cases I decorated and I'm not currently using, I just keep in there, but it's just in a little basket. And some paint stuff are in the bottom here. I do have a favorite little storage here. Wait, this is paint. It is for my camera stuff. So here I keep all of my Instax, my cameras, and all of my photo albums in there. I think this is like my favorite drawer out of them. Also because it all fits perfectly. On this side, I think it's all just like paint stuff. And I don't know, man. I need to sort this stuff out, but I don't know what you call it. It's like little boxes of random things that I either made or collected, or buttons, or I don't know, random cinema rolls in there. So yeah, I need to sort that out. I cannot wait for that. And then here at the bottom we have another one of my favorite shelves or display thingies. I love cassette tapes. You might have seen my iPod video already. I love music, but cassette tapes have my heart, so this is my full collection. I have a lot. A lot of these are recordings from other people, and I also have a couple of fairy tale ones. My favorite ones I keep in a little basket here on the side, but I am also a really big ABBA fan, so I try to collect all of the ABBA cassettes. These are so cute, and I think it is so nice because they released a new album, I think, when was it, 21? And they also released a new album on tape. So of course I had to get that one too. The only thing is all the players that I have, they're all broken. And I recently got a new one. We'll get to it because it's over there. But I have like a couple of these Walkman's ones, but they all broke. And then my regular player also broke. So I haven't been able to actually use these in a while. But I also used to make my own mixtape. So once I get my thing going again, hopefully, I can also do a video on how I make my own cassette tapes, because I used to put my Spotify playlists on tapes, and then I would just be like edgy and cool with my Walkman on the bus in, what was it, 2017? So yeah, this is like prized possession kind of thing. Love my cassette tapes. They're so underrated. Forget about records. Why are we not doing this, right? And then for the drawer on top, I have a lot of diamond paintings. I love doing those. They're really fun. I have currently this one. I haven't finished yet. I also have this one, which I really like. I finished it already. It's like all sparkly, but I'm scared to hang it because if I lose one little gem, it's gonna look weird. So I need to find either a way to fix this all in and then be 100% secure about it. But look how cool. Or like a frame, and then I want to hang it in my new place. So that's other art supplies. And that was kind of the boring thing going on. If you are familiar with any of my videos, you probably have seen me use my little cart before. This one is from IKEA. I've had this for a really long time now already, but they released a couple of new colors that I have been eyeing on. I think like a yellow, really cute. And this thing is perfect. You see people use them as snack cards. They're perfect for craft cards. Mine is kind of messy right now, but I'll quickly guide you through it. So on the top, I have a little My Melody basket and a Pom Pom Purim basket. The front one I kind of use for my nails, so I like to wear press-ons a lot. so I just keep them all in little baskets so I can have a peek at what I have. I have a couple of mini-verse that Cloudsy sent me, but I try to take my time with these because I only have so many, you know. Then mostly up here is stickers and stuff. I have like 3D stickers, I got stuff for folders, I have some journals in here, I have some puffy stickers, some craft paper, some papers or posters of things that I still want to cut out, and I also have this really cute little mini bin. I think it's from AliExpress, and if I'm crafting and I have little pieces of paper, I'll just put it in here and then toss it all in one go. It's really cute. Then on the side here, I got a pom pom purin magnet, I think from Miniso, and then this is one of the mini first things that I already made, and it's I think filled ravioli, and I found out you can just buy magnetic tape, and I just cut out a piece and put it on the back because I didn't really know what to do with this. I don't have like a display, so I just make it into magnets and then I put it on the side because this whole thing is made out of metal. Then down here I got 2 baskets, and mostly are my Rilakkuma or like Xanax or Sanrio memo pads. I have a lot of these, and also the smaller ones. I really like using those for crafts and stuff. I love these actually. It fits perfectly right now, but I would love to almost double the collection because I've had these pads for a while. I keep using them, but you don't really run out of them really fast if you only use like 1 or 2 at a time. So I would love to get a little bit more in my collection. I also have quite a bit of these sticker books. They're all from AliExpress. I also have a playlist on my channel with all of my hauls for stickers. Like I want to say like half year, I kind of do a big purchase on AliExpress to fill up my collection because I like to scrapbook or journal or everywhere. I kind of just use stickers day to day, so it's kind of all over the place right now. And then the bottom shelf is even worse with this right now. This is my sticker box or folder, I suppose, because on AliExpress you can just bulk buy like 100 sheets at a time, so I just sort them on color so I can easily find something if I'm looking for it. But it is literally bursting at the seams because it's just so much. But I love this. This is like one of my favorite things because there's just so many and I don't feel bad about using any of them. And I just decorated the front to say stickers. Then here we have more stickers. They're kind of in a folder thingy. Again, I feel like this is too much to go through, but these are mostly letters or older stickers I've had. I have gouache from Arteza, which is really good, and then I also have a box of Haribo. I keep forgetting that I still have, and I think there's some more stickers down here as well. But again, it's kind of messy. I'm planning to sort it out a little bit, but I keep just putting that off because who likes organizing? But yeah, it's kind of messy, but I know exactly which stickers are where, and that's the most important. On this side of the cabinet, it's kind of connected to this thing as well. It's more for display, but I mostly use this for storage as well. But things I just use more day to day. Also for my rats, because they're right here, having things accessible. So on the top here, I have mostly hammocks and stuff and blankets and things. If you've never had rats before, don't get me even started because the rat propaganda is very strong for me. They're the best pets ever. They're the sweetest and cutest and cuddliest. The only thing is that they just die really fast, like one flu and it's over kind of thing, but they are so cute. I love my boys. So I have so many blankets. I made some myself, like this one with a little egg print on it. I hang them in there, but they're more a big fan of just sleeping on the floor. I don't know, they don't really love blankets as much as my girls used to, but I keep most of the stuff up here that's more under the cage. Then some more, of course, craft supplies here on the side. I wish I could brag about how cute all of this looks, but it's so messy. It's so messy. But again, we're trying to capture exactly how I left it before I packed up, and you know, that's the essence of it. I have my Build-A-Bear certificate, which is really cute for my mocha. I got some pens. I have my stack of Life Makeover trading cards here. I keep saying that I want to get a folder for it, but they're kind of just sitting here. They're really cool, especially the ally cards look really nice, and I have quite the stack of it because I bought like a bunch at once. I just don't know. I don't have a folder. I don't know what to do with them, so they've just been sitting here. I got some Instax, some little magnets and whatever, pens. Really cute. I have this pom pom purin purse. It doesn't fit much, as you can imagine, but it's silicone, and I got it at a convention. And I kind of just use it as display because it looks really nice in the background of videos despite the rest of the mess here. Down here I keep the rat food, I keep rat supplies like baskets and little playthings, and these I use to hang the hammocks, the shower curtain hooks or something like that. Now the bad part really at the bottom, so we're kind of gonna go fast here. One shout out though to my guitar hero. my Wii remote. I absolutely love this thing. You can connect your Wii remote and like the whole guitar to your PC and then use Clone Hero to play Guitar Hero with any custom song. And I don't do it often, but I love doing it in general. I just want to decorate the guitar because it doesn't fit my vibe anymore, but I love the thing itself. And then down here is some notebooks again. Oh, this one is really cute. It is for my Europeans. I can flex with Diddle. It's a little Diddle storage bin, and then inside I keep spare note papers and stuff, so if I'm crafting I can easily find some spare papers. If you know Diddle, I think that this is my favorite collection. I also have a matching mug. I know there's a mouse pad, but I'm still having my eyes out on that. And then, I don't know, like pens and stuff, and my pencil case. My sketchbook is right here, kind of just, I know where it is kind of thing. And then an extra highlight for my Nikki fans. I also have a little Nikki, what is it, like a little purse. It's very flimsy though. And a little Momo cup in there, and a Nikki pass holder. I got a gift box from Infotsen, so if you want to see the full haul for this, if you're interested, I also have that up on my channel. Here are my 3 prize and joy. In the back we have Scooter. I don't think you can see them very well. We have Scooter, we have Soda, and then Cowboy is in the little thingy on the top. They got quite a big cage. If you are wondering, this is the Savic Sweet XL, I think, which is basically the European Critter Nation. I absolutely love this cage. The only thing is that the color's ugly, but whatever. It's got the double doors everywhere. They're kind of sleepy right now, but I'll try and get a shot in. On top, I store the Nikki gift box that they gave me because it just looks so nice. Like, it's such a nice piece. So I just have that on display with some more red stuff here in the back. Like, they love these little sweet potato puffs. Baby food is basically rat food, so I keep the rat snacks up here for them. I won't dwell on the rat propaganda for too long, but rats are literally the best animal ever. They're so sweet, they're so caring, especially boy rats like mine. They're very cuddly, and they love to hang out, and they love little treats, and they get so sleepy. But yeah, they don't live long. Currently, Scoot, who's in the back, he is my oldest rat. He just turned 2.5. And then my other 2 are kind of babies still. They just turned 1, I think like 2 months ago. So hopefully they all still have a long way to go, but yeah, they're so cute. Now we're getting in the fun part, because I know you're all waiting for the desk, but here I have my Splatoon cabinet. I found this cabinet on the side of the road because I think it's broken. If you open one of the drawers that is in the top one, they all collapse and sink into each other. And I was like, wow, free cabinet that doesn't work? What a steal. So I took this home. I made a video on me making it all Splatoon theme, but basically I replaced the knobs. I made custom stickers and I put them all over in Splatoon theme, and I really like it. I really want to fix it now when we're moving because I don't want to get rid of it, but I mostly just use it to display stuff here. I have a Pom Pom Purin badge here. I got a Rainbow High up here in the box and also here in the front. I love Rainbow High. I love the way the dolls look. If you've never seen them before, I feel like they're kind of newer, but they have the most gorgeous faces, and I love putting outfits on them and stuff because I'm a fashion game channel, so gotta love fashion dolls as well. I love Rainbow High. It's one of my favorites. And then in the back here I have 3 lockers. I also really like lockers, and I got 2 new ones. I had the pink one already in the back, but I want to do a makeover on these, so I have like all my decorated lockers in there. They look really cute, so got that going. And then I got 2 Miku figurines, again, gifted from a lovely favorite subscriber. I only got these recently, so I just like keeping them here. The desk situation is slightly confusing, but there is a DIY L shape here. I use this one for crafting, but mostly the cat sleeps on here. And then this side is where I play my games, record my videos, I stream, all of that I do over here. So on this side, at the bottom, I have my new cassette player. I got this off Kleinanzeigen, and I still haven't hooked it up because it needs speakers and I don't have those yet, but we'll come back to that again once everything works. I got a little Hello Kitty display for some stuff. Same as with an organizer here, I just keep some doll clothing and things in there. I try not to keep too many things here because it shows up on camera when I'm recording and I want it to look nice. I only have this display on here with Froggy. I keep my Ecoline, however you say it, brush pens in here. I have a lot. They're my favorite thing. They're so vibrant and they look like watercolors when you use them, and they're very, very nice. So I keep them on here so I have them all organized. Here on the side I have my Infinity Nikki journal. Like I said, scrapbook a little bit, and I make spreads and stuff with the items and outfits that I get and selfies I take. So I have them on here. I'm still planning to do a tour, so hold off on that. And I got a mobile stand from Miffy from Heima. On the other side, I have my mirror. This one is from Amazon Japan. I have my makeup here from Primark bag. I like to do it here because I got the natural sunlight and it's easier when I'm going straight to recording. Then also my boyfriend's DS is still here because I put some games on there. And that's basically it for this desk. Oh yeah, and some pens, of course. And now, this is my setup. I really, really like it. It's my favorite thing in my room, besides, of course, my boys. It's so pretty. It looks so good that I can just goon over this the whole time. I tried to keep this a little bit more minimal. Again, recently I got the monitor arms, so I have two that connect in the back, and they make it really easy to move stuff around. I ended up putting this one vertical because it's easier when I stream, so I can see the chat a lot better, also for Discord. Currently, I have two Nikki wallpapers as well, and kind of a bluish, purplish, pinkish theme going on. I really like this. Since both of our cats love to sleep in my room, on my desk specifically, I have this cardboard basket thing where they both take turns in there. Bears is definitely his favorite spot, I think, and I decorate it with memo papers. I could try to keep it clean because they just knock stuff over. Also, just kind of looks nice if I do. On the side here, I have my Would You Rather card. So if you're ever at my live streams and someone redeems for Would You Rather card, I just pull from the deck over here. I have a couple of these, but this is the current one we're going with. So I just keep those on my desk. The desk itself is from IKEA. It is a pretty plain one, but I do like that on the side it has these little headphones hooks, and I keep my headphones on there. These are the Logitech G735 from the Aurora collection. I really like these. They're really, really nice. I've had them for years now and they still work great. The only thing is that now the back has started to peel here. I tried to glue it back, but I don't know how much longer it's gonna hold on for. But they're very, very comfortable. Not sponsors, but this is it looks good too, right? That's the most important one. And from that same collection, I also have my Blue Yeti mic over here. I just used the regular one, but then the pink version. I decorated it a little bit with stickers and a keychain and stuff. And the arm is from AliExpress because it kind of hides the cable, and again, it looks nice on camera. So I recently got that one, very excited about it. The keyboard is fully RGB. The camera picks it up a little bit because of the shutter and stuff, but this is one color for me at least. It has a lot of different settings and it's a clear keyboard, so it's really cool, so you can easily customize it. The keyboard is, I think, a Keyboom 86 or 84. Underneath, I'm using a ocean themed mouse pad. It kind of looks like a Switch with sharks on it. It's from Geekshare. Then here on the side, I'm using a Razer mouse. I do not recommend it. Out of everything on my setup, don't get this, alright? This is on shit. I really want to get a new mouse. The charging thing, the dock that it goes onto, doesn't work half of the time. It's falling apart on the side and on the back, and sometimes the scrolling, I can complain about this for hours. Just don't get this one, okay? But it does look nice, I'll give it that. Then here I have another one of my favorite items. It is a stream deck, so I use this for streaming to easily change scenes, to turn on or turn off like a screen popping up like Chrome or something like that. And I have my sound effects on here, so if I push the button, it will play whatever. I use it a lot during streaming, so having this on the little speed dial is like my favorite thing ever. I could not go streaming without my stream deck. It's like the most necessary thing on my desk here. Then here I have my tripod, and right now my camera is being used where you're on, and it is a Sony A6400. I really like it. It was quite the investment, but I'm glad I did, because before that I used to use this Logitech webcam. I sometimes use it when I need two cameras, but it was definitely worth the upgrade for me. I always have a notebook here as well because when I'm doing something, I always remember something that I need to just kind of pull down. This is my own merch line, so if you think this design is cute, check out my merch shop because I got this on t-shirts, sweaters, and also notebooks. But yes, it is officially me licensed, and I really like this design. It matches the whole setup too as well, right? So I have that one always on my desk, and then on the back here, I have my Switch controller I use for PC gaming, and then also a little stand I made out of air dry clay where the controller kind of just sits on, and then I have that on display as well. On top of my desk, I keep my favorite pieces. So a few of my favorite Rilakumas, of course, up here. Pom Pom Purin plush, Miniso, I think. Then all of my favorite DSs are up here. Well, almost all of them, but the ones that look kind of nice together right now. I have some tulips there on the side. I have my kalimba, and then one of my favorite pieces is a really small Rilakkuma snow globe kind of thing with tulips and a windmill in there, so it's very Nederlands. On the other side, I have my kind of a wall grid. I know the IKEA pegboards are very popular. I have one too. You might see it collapsed behind the cage. It kind of fell down and I gave up on it. I might revive it, but I got 2 of these wire grids of Amazon. They're pretty cheap and you just use hooks to hang them up, and then I made one big one basically by hanging them on top of each other. I really like it. It's a collection of all of my favorite keychains, pictures and moments, and plushies. So on the top, I have a little basket with some Kumas in there. I got a bunch of pretty keychains that are pretty big. I got some Disney ones and some random characters. I got Overwatch in there. Like here too, I got a little Cassidy decorated by Clousy. Some life makeover pictures, some Nikki items I have on there. Like, it's just my happy wall of things that I love. If there's anything specific you would like to know, feel free to ask, but it's just like a little mix of all my favorite little things on there. It's purely for me because it never shows up on camera, but if I'm sitting here, it kind of just like shows there and it makes me very happy. I want to give it a little makeover when I move, either switch to the IKEA board or maybe put this in different spots and change out the pictures and things, because I think I do have some other things I want to display on there since I have started this one. Then also, while we are here, I have in the back a collapsed ring light. I need to fix my ring light situation. I sometimes keep this one up here, but it keeps falling down and I need to upgrade. Alright, I'll say it. It's kind of annoying, the lighting in my room. Hopefully the next place will be better. On the other side, I have a light stick. Instead of a light ring, you can also buy these. I got them both of AliExpress, I believe, but they have different settings. They got daylight, they got cool warm, they have thunder, RGB kind of thing, like whatever, kind of. And on here, I also have a little bracelet a friend made me. And then here, another shout out to... See, you gotta refurbish, okay? That's a good example. This was from my favorite fork. I broke it, and then I just took it off and I put some of that magnetic tape on there, and now it is a pour-in magnet, so I can still enjoy my favorite fork from a distance. So that's how I fix those kind of things. As you can see now, it's a little bit darker here. There is a blue light here on the back. I got one of these backing tracks from AliExpress and I just taped them to the back of the monitor, and it syncs up with my computer, because if it's off or not synced up or connected, it shows like a rainbow and you can kind of do through the cycles. But it looks so nice when there's a wall behind it, especially at night. I think having floating monitor arms and then the light here on the back is like the best way to make your setup look really expensive. It is also quite nice because when I want to craft, I can just push back the monitor and then I have my whole desk free available to use. So there's that. And lastly, since we have kind of been dancing around it, this is my desk chair. This is the Hinomi V2 Pro or something like that. I bought this. Okay, I'm gonna help you out. Do not buy a gaming chair. Buy a desk chair. This one is really pretty. It's like green, but it's all fabric, so I don't want to stain it. That's why I always keep my blanket on here. This one is from Hema, just like a Miffy print on there. This one chair is amazing. It was worth the investment. I would 100% buy this again. I don't know if there's any other better brands out there, but I think this one is really amazing. It has a lot of settings for the neck rest, the arm height, the arm, like the turn radius, and like how far back it goes. Like, it's great, and it has a little foot thingy that comes out. Also bonus points because on the back it has like space because it has to move, but you can put keychains on it. So I have 2 little plush chains on there, one with Purin and then one with Rilakkuma on there. So that's cute. And I also have my Whimstar Momo plush. I got this one from Gamescom. I keep it either on my chair or on my desk, so it always is in frame. It's always somewhere in my room. Really like this plushie. They should make more. And then finally on my floor, I kind of moved this one around the house depending on the mood, but we have a Snoopy little mini carpet that says love. I got this one from Penny, which is a German supermarket forever ago. It's probably supposed to be in a kid's room, but I'm not gonna lie, this looks good in my room, so that's what we're gonna go with. That was my whole room. Leave me any questions if you have any. I'm gonna miss this place, but I'm really excited for my new one. I have big plans. If you like this video, be set for the next one. I'm probably gonna have different decorations up because I think this was maybe 20% of all the decorations that I own. I own a lot of dolls and I haven't seen them, I think, in like a year. So maybe it's time to bring those back out. I feel like my doll face is kind of creeping up again. So I'm excited to have everything back on display and rediscovering all of my items and of course redoing the pegboards on the wall and things. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It helps out a lot, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.